Welcome to this episode of Mystery Stamping. Today is June 13th, 2024, and I am your creative coach, Lisa Fulford, and I have this cute little card layout that it just takes a few of your supplies, and with Mystery Stamping, you use the supplies that you have at your home, and then I use the supplies that I have here. And so we will jump right in and get started on this mystery stamp. So for how mystery stamp works is that I give a list of clues and I try to upload them onto my Facebook page. I have a mystery stamp group, and so I will upload these clues up onto my Facebook page. I also have them on my website, my online shopping website, where I have a calendar. And then on that calendar, I have all of my events listed. I usually have my mystery stamp listed. When you click on the event, there is a place where you register, and once you register for the event, then you automatically get a link to click on to download the clues. So if you don't happen to find them on my Facebook page, you can get them directly to your computer, and then you can print them. And so this is what they look like. And so for our card base, I have crumb cake, and it is an 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4.25. And then for my cardstock layer, I have rich razzleberry, and we'll double check on that name. Nope, I knew that my name was wrong. Blackberry bliss. And so I have that, and it is a 4 by 5.25. And then I have a basic white layer here, and it is 3.5 by 5, and that's for my inside. But then I also have a circle piece for a sentiment, or it could be for to layer behind a image of some sort. And then designer series paper. So my first one, my design one, I say portrait, but mine is, it doesn't matter. It could have went either way. And so hopefully, if you have a directional one, that you did it as portrait. Otherwise, if it's not a directional type DSP, it doesn't matter. But that's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and that's what this one is. And then design 2 is this one, and it is 1.5 by 4. And then this piece is 3/4 by 3.5. And then on my design 3, I have 2 pieces, and they're right here, and they are 1.25 by 2.25. And then I also have an image, and so I fussy cut this out of a sheet of the DSP, and that DSP is it's the Market. Let me look real quick here. Cannot remember the name of the papers and things as of yet. Well, I thought maybe the papers would be listed. Let me look under the stamp set and see. It's something Market. Market Goodness, maybe page 39. Yes, okay. So on page 39 is the paper that I'm using, and that is to Market, 12 by 12. I knew it was something Market, I just couldn't remember what it was. So anyway, that's the paper that I'm using. And then it says die cut pieces or embellishments. So I have this die cut. I have some little rhinestones here for some embellishments. I'm going to use my blackberry Blackberry Bliss ink, and then I have some twine that I'm going to use. So we will get started on this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fold my cardstock. Bring out my 3.5 by 5 inch piece for the inside. I'll just draw a line of glue across there. And then place that right here. This is a silicone mat over my work area, so that's why I could wipe that glue up. Put that there. Put this in place right here. All right. So now we'll work on the front. So we'll take that first DSP, our design one, which is the 3 7/8. We're going to layer that right here on our Blackberry Bliss. Like that. And I want to bring in some dimensionals. And I don't know where these dimensionals came from. I'm trying to use them up because I don't like these. They're real slick paper and our paper backing here on them. And as I try to peel them up, it won't release. And I've tried my take your pick tool, and as I'm trying to pull them off, it keeps tearing them off the card base or the cardstock. So I'm tearing them up as I go because it does not want to release. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in. This is my front. So I'll turn it sideways and make it easier to line up. Actually, I need to bring in kind of a lighter background so I can see it because this blends in with my countertop. Place that down. All right. Okay. And then we will start adding our other layers. All right, so I want to add some glue to the back of this layer. I believe this one is Designer Series 2. This is my second pattern. Place that there. Okay, then I want to bring in my ink, do a little stamping. I'll stamp up my hello, and that came from, I think, Unbounded Love. Clean that up. Spelled on my computer this morning. Computer problems after that, and now I'm dropping ink everywhere. All right, start over. I've got a little smudge of ink there, but that won't matter. I think it's going to be hidden. So I'm going to stamp it on my layer here. You could stamp it, go ahead and stamp on your circle, but I decided to put it on that layer. Close this up. All right. Bring in the second piece of our Designer 3. I'm going to put it just off that edge. I'll do the same here. So right there. And I want to put some dimensionals on the back of this. You could have stamped this with your sentiment instead of putting it on your DSP. That right there. And there's a reason for me doing that. I'm going to put that going right there. Peel this backing off. I'm just going to check and see. I want to put double stack down here on this one end because this is raised up. I know this is going to hang off. That's what I was checking. Show you here in a minute what I mean. And then up on this end, take that as well. Layer that. Take a piece of this twine, trim it. Before I lay this down, I'll lay it where this little bundle is here. I'll tie it once I lay it, put it on my card. So there we go. Now it's adhered to it, so I'm going to tie it in a bow. Right there. I'll trim off this end and work my bow. So, I don't know if you can see, but I put double right there. I put double right there to hold those ends. Then I want to take little bit of Wink Stella. Add that to my flowers. Okay. And then I need to bring in these cute little embellishments that are adhesive back sparkle gems. And let's see, I think it's, yeah. So I want these small clear or silvery ones. I'm going to put one right here in the middle. To this side. Trying to line them up as well. And they look good. I'm going to press them down. Then this little sheet of paper that I just had, I'll take my spritzer that's got alcohol and Wink Stella in it. Just spritz the front. That gives the whole card, it's probably, you can't see it on, you can see on the flowers, but it's also on the, there, you can see a little bit. It's like right up in here, you can see that it's got, puts shimmer onto the actual card. And so I will show you, this is the one that I made first. This is the one that I made second. I like this one better. I don't like the red flowers as well. And so I really like the pop of the purple. I thought the red would bring the red out here, but so I went with a different color bead. So I wasn't real thrilled with that one. And so I like this one a little bit better. So that is my first card for my mystery stamp. So our mystery has been solved on that, and my shirt that I'm wearing is the same color as this Blackberry Bliss. So I did coordinate that. And then let's see, I've got another fun little card. Like I said, we use what we have. Those are colors that in paper that is in the new annual catalog. This is some really throwback retired supply. This is crushed curry, and it's that 8.5 by 11. This is the see that texture to it. This is some, we used to sell textured cardstock, and we no longer sell that, but I still have some, and as long as it's in the colors that are current, I use it for like mystery stamp and my own personal use. But so that's what that is. That's crushed curry. And then this is that DSP that was the celebration that you could get. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the one with the clouds and the rainbows and things like that. But this is, I have some of that still on hand. So I'm certain there's several people that still, you know, that purchase that for one of their celebrations. So I still try to give ideas on, you know, the most recent celebration stuff. Every once in a while I even go way, way back. But so here I'm going to layer that up. So that was our designer one. And that's that 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And this is shaded spruce, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so this is going to be stamped on this time, and I need to grab 2 colors, my crushed curry and my shaded spruce. Put them away. I was trying to clean things up. All right, so I'm going to bring this in, stamp off with the crushed curry, stamp onto my stylish stitch shape circle. So there's that. And this is from the Brighter Skies stamp set. So I figure that the paper probably is Brighter Skies something, but I cannot remember. So I'm going to ink this up, Shaded Spruce. And bring this in here. You brighten my cloudy days. And then we will start layering our front. So I want to add glue. I'm not going to pop this up on dimensionals. This is a textured, so you want to put a little extra glue. Make sure the clouds are going the right direction. Line it up on there. Like that. Bring my little suns in with some rays. This is that Designer Series Paper 2. That is, I think it's 1.5 by 4. Okay. I'm going to add glue to our Designer Series 3. This time, instead of using Designer Series Paper 2 for the inside, I decided to go with the 3, and I cut it in portrait, and I cut it longer. Oh yeah, I did not show the, I guess I did. So like that. And then dimensionals. Like this pack. I don't know if it's an old pack or what. Something. Alright, so now I'm going to put this on here. Like that. And then I forgot to cut my inside piece apparently. But this is what the first one looks like. And then that's where I put the extra strips, so I'll have to cut my inside piece for that. But so there is my second card. So I'll set this off to the side. So here's the one that I made before, the one that I just made, the one from before, and the one I just made. And it also has some other samples. I have one that's Christmas. Then I have one that is guitars. So there are my mystery cards. And so with just a few changes in either, like with this one here, I didn't put a circle on it, but I added a layering behind this strip. I stamped the happy birthday there, and then I put my gems there, and then I put gems here on the guitars where these little dots were already, so they're like buttons or dials. And then with this one, I just used our Christmas papers and pulled out a stamp set that says Tidings of Comfort and Joy, put a little bit of a ribbon behind it. So you can take this style, this pattern, and make any type of cards. Well, we have hello, happy birthday, you brighten my cloudy days, and a Christmas card. And so with that, I hope that you will give this card pattern a try and just, mix and match your DSPs. And if it doesn't work, flip them over and see if the other side will work, because Stampin' Up! Is a wonderful company that their DSP, packs of DSP, they coordinate with each other and they're supposed to all go together. This one here is starting to get just a little bit busier with the fact that it's all clouds, where this one here it was clouds and then in gradient down to the raindrops. And so that one wasn't quite as a busy background as what this one is, but it still, I think, works well together, and you can still see the different DSPs. And then I really like the Blackberry Bliss here, and I'm not real keen on this one here, but I do really like that one. And this one here I made for a young man's birthday, and so I thought that was fitting for him. So I want to thank you for joining me for my mystery stamp. And if you weren't able to catch it live, then I appreciate you catching the replay on YouTube. So thank you again, and I will see you later. Happy stamping!